Now we got to get this bomb across this area by using these whirlwinds. Like, I applaud them for actually making this work and not just feel like a piece of shit the whole time. Just you have to have good aim.
Yeah. Every time Liam doesn't do something perfectly, that fucking bat should make the noise.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, the formula is definitely something that I hope they revisit when it comes to
the next Zelda. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, don't just make the outside world the only change. Like, change a lot of things, you know?
It needs it. Well, like, one of the interesting changes they did in Skyward Sword was the idea of making the overworlds into dungeons.
Right.
And I felt like it just ended up not being fun, because it never felt like there was a place to explore. It was just like, everything was a dungeon, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Like, it wasn't an open area where I could look around and shit. It was just like, no, you're in a hallway in the forest.
The problem is that whenever I think about that, and that's like kind of an annoyance to me, then I think about another part of Skyward Sword that was like, oh, this is the best. It's never been.
Yeah,
like,
there's so many cool
the fucking
bits.
Invisible, like, what was it?
When you're in the elevator and there's the 4 soldiers around you. And
no, there's that, but I was actually going to say when you're in the desert where
the desert's amazing.
No, where you're in the boat.
Yeah,
in the desert, and it's kind of, I'm not sure Willie got that for, so I don't know if I want to
the desert boat is amazing.
The desert
totally
boat
right.
is just amazing.
Yeah,
like, I don't
there's stuff like that. And some of the bosses are some of the best bosses in Zelda.
The desert in particular is just like awesome.
I don't even particularly mind the whole like dungeon thing, because if you do a dungeon interestingly, then it's fine. Kind of like the thieves' bandit hideout.
Yeah.
In Link Between Worlds.
Yeah. No, I just felt like it was like, okay, dungeon, whereas the overworld, there's no overworld.
Yeah. Right. It actually makes sense why it's like the story reasons
it's a really
why
cool
it's like
idea.
that. It like totally makes sense, and they're like, okay, this makes sense. But then, yeah, you're right. It's not as fun as it probably could have been.
Great.
Oh, shizzies!
Great,
fucking,
I took a blind jump.
Ooh.
Thought I could do it.
But the other thing is that, like, Skyward Sword, like I kind of said with bosses, it has some of the most no dungeons ever, and some of the best dungeons, where I was like, I really, really enjoyed that dungeon, and there's some where I'm like, I could not go back.
That one boss in the water dungeon, Kolokotos or whatever it's called.
It's the best.
Such a cool boss. One of the better Zelda bosses, period.
And the final boss, which I've long told Wooly, like, if you ever get to this boss,
it's a cool
we
fight.
need to record it.
Yeah.
No, I believe it, man. I've been super impressed with the Kolokotos and the Girahim.
Yeah.
And
there's a handful of slam dunks in that game.
I've had a blast with those so far.
It's like, for me, I think the biggest downer was the absence of an overworld. Honestly, flying around isn't as good as blowing around.
I think the flying around kind of is supposed to make up for it.
But there's nothing there. Like, it's almost literally empty.
Yeah, vast.
And all of the islands literally serve the one purpose of there is a single collectible or power-up item on this island.
Also, Skyward Sword...
But there's only one.
Or bar.
Skyward Sword literally has my most favorite piece of dialogue in any Zelda game ever. Like, it trumps all the others.
Bruce is loose?
No, it's not even has anything to do... Bruce is a whole other game. That's like a whole other thing.
A whole other saga.
But my actual thing with it is, hey, don't go rolling around up there. You'll smash the chandelier. So the first thing you do is go rolling around in the pumpkin bar.
And you shatter the chandelier.
And it smashes. Like, you smashed it. You have to pay for the damages. And one of the choices is no way. Like, just Link is going, no. When a person told
shaking
you
his head,
not to do this. And he totally fucking did it. Just no way.
You can't trick me. Okay, no more maps on that.
See, I'm a rebel without a cause. Men want to be me, and women want to be with me. And I can't even talk.
That would have been cooler if you could have said it good.
Yeah, I know. If I had done
Wearing
it clean.
the hero's tunic and shit. What an asshole.
Okay, I have all the maps. Cool. We're good.
You're good.
We have the whole world mapped out.
No point in being in here.
Got the whole...
No, there must be a point. There must be a reason. No, there's nothing.
Yeah, the Krazoa spirit deep inside you.
At least I got money. I'm gonna need 60 scarabs.
Find a way to get it out of there.
I need the money anyway.
Feels like it's stuck up there real tight.
You son of a bitch!
Got 50 scarabs stuck up your ass.
Get these Krazoa spirits out of my ass. Get back here.
Crack.
Fox, we're gonna have to cut off your gift. Your black gift. Fox is like, what?
I was never.
Crystal's like, do you like what you see?
Yes, I do. Would you want to fuck me? Bingo. Well, you can't because of your small penis. I followed you, Fox. Never mind. Foxes have penises.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm rewriting it.
So,
holy shit!
So this is the game well maze, okay? And there's some...
Hey, Crystal, keep it warm for me.
Keep your cooch warm!
So there's a well somewhere in here where you dump the cheat tokens. And you just need to get to it and
Are
dump
we
cheat
still trying to
tokens
get James's message? Or
Well, I grabbed a cheat token and I figured we should at least show this place once. Like, otherwise there's no reason to come here.
Otherwise, there was never a reason for one of us to go, oh, holy shit, when you saw this area.
Yeah. No, I do hope that I did grab the James one. I'm not sure. I thought it was the one in the fire area, so cross my
2
fingers.
days ago, I did the SOS Labyrinth here in Montreal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know adults fit in there anymore. I thought it was just for kids.
I went for the first time ever. I
How'd that
never
go?
went before.
You never went before?
Never went before.
I did like 3 times.
Did you have a lot of fun?
I found the first 3 things in like 15 minutes, no problem. But the last one is hidden among the emergency exits, and it's like, you know, the things where you're playing a game and it's like, oh, this is in case there's a fire. There's no reason to go there. That's where they put one of the things you need.
Oh, that's a good one.
And I was like, fuck that.
Okay, no.
Maybe-
So it took me an hour.
It'd be really great if the first 15 minutes, Woolie's man is like, man, this shit's for babies. Then he just looks down at his wrist and there's a bomb attached to it and all the doors close and he's like, what?
Pretty much.
The timer ticks down from an hour to 15 minutes.
Yeah, that'd be
Because
great.
they tell you 45 minutes average, 2 hours is sad.
Yeah.
You know? And I took
2 hours is sad.
That's what he said, and I was like, it took a fucking hour because, 45 minutes of retracing my steps each time because of this. I don't look at the emergency exits. I'm sorry.
Are you ready to listen to Chris Farley's original recording of Shrek?
Just keep the wall to your right at all times.
I know.
Never stop doing that.
Well, I mentioned
and it's
that,
fucking trivial.
that takes even longer though.
It does because you end up going like everywhere. Unless you
were
get
really
lucky.
close to
I was
it
going
then.
for a speed run because I saw the high score. When you walk in, they go.
What was the high score?
People have completed this in I think 16 minutes. Was like
On their first go.
Well, can't.
I was gonna say like.
You were really close to it, Willie, so I'm surprised you didn't go to the Fear Depot, which is like right across the way from the SOS Labyrinth.
Well,
because I'd love you to do the standard black man thing of punching out a performer that comes at you.
Right. We walked by it, but I kind of was.
Black crimes
I
against
was tired for
performers
the
in
day.
fear houses skyrocket.
What is cool is right next to that is the big pirate ship that has the extreme Sasuke challenge. Kind of
yeah, Ninja Warrior.
Yeah,
thing,
so you got to strap yourself onto the gurney and
Oh, that sounds fun.
onto the harness and then do these cool activities that are exhausting.
That's nifty though.
It's nifty, but
Did you win?
no, because the zip line has a weight limit, and I ain't fucking cutting that.
Oh shit.
There's the same thing in
Sucks,
Vegas
'cause
as well.
Zip lines are awesome.
Yeah, there's a zip line there that just goes straight across the water.
As a kid, I always wanted to make a zip line, but then I was like, I don't think my parents will like it if I rip up the backyard.
No, it's the same. It's the weight limit is not gonna cut it. So
Because the house next to us, where I was planning to go the zip line, there lived a girl I liked at the time. So
You were gonna
I
zip
wanted
line
to zip
into her
line
window.
into her heart. Drive my truck into your heart. Drive my van into your heart.
So here there's a little like dark section where you have to get this bomb to the end.
Oh, God.
But the environment like has been specifically blocked in ways that you have to take the most circuitous route to get there. So I already know how to get there, fortunately, but this could take a couple goes if you're not familiar.
Please use this technology in the ancient Krazoa Palace.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
Bombs that
Please
clearly-
destroy our ancient Krazoa Palace.
I want to go back to Dorky Kid Matt ziplining into a window.
No, I splat against it.
Yeah, exactly.
I prefer crashing through with blood everywhere.
Yeah, no, it's fine too.
And she just
Girls love it.
You're on the ground. She looks at you. You look at the blood, and just start screaming.
I look at my own blood. I hate the sight of my own blood. I don't mind other people's blood. Mine is just a no-go. Not a fan of it. And I'm like, did you know that I have Ninja Assault Batman at home? That's my pickup line.
He's the one with the cool camouflage.
He's the one with the cool camouflage.
Oh shit.
Arctic Tundra Batman.
Oh,
Forgot about this
was that
fucking
it?
Forgot about this stupid thing in the
Was that an ancient fucking
an ancient
dinosaur
turret?
planet turret that
Yeah.
I see there?
Well, there's actually an explanation for all of this future tech,
General
so
scales.
you'll get it in a bit. And
Has
in a
Scales been
long
busy?
bit. Well, we'll see,
I
won't
think it's
we?
more complicated than that.
Matt might know. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know how many shots this takes.
Well, because we said James McLeod already colonnaded this place.
Yeah, exactly. He's the father of all animals.
He seeded the entire planet, really.
It'd be really great at the end of Mononoke. It's not like the Great Forest Spirit, it's just James's face on a big dumb elk body. Oh, fantastic!
So these bombs, even though they look almost identical, they don't have the little light on top, and they don't tick down. So they only blow up if you throw them or if you get damaged
Fire
while you're
damage.
holding them.
Okay.
So the pain in the ass bit is you can't put them down. I wanted to put it down just before, but I had to throw it.
I wish you could
'Cause
walk
here-
into a cutscene holding it.
You need to put it down.
Oh,
on
that'd
the
be great.
switch.
I think Rare's one of those companies that like would never
Of
like
course.
do that. But it'd be great to
It
catch
should be.
them with their knickers down.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
no, their team would catch that.
Or would they? They were the ones who left exploding chairs in GoldenEye.
Yet at the same time, like the testers back then were like testers for life. You know?
Yeah.
They were the guys that had been testing shit since like fucking the old.
So there's this
game.
switch here that just doesn't work because fuck it. I don't know. But then we go up this elevator and we let it go through our head again.
Oh yeah, you talked about this. It just goes through you
Just
in that
goes through you in
viewpoint.
first
That's why you
person,
did
exactly.
that to impress everybody.
Only you.
Only me.
Yeah.
And I actually
It doesn't actually impress anyone else.
It actually re-impressed me because I forgot about it up until you just did it.
I wish I could like switch to first person view and then walk away.
And just let shit go through you? Yeah.
I wish me myself had a first-person view.
I really wish I had first person view. It sucks. Some bullshit.
I really wish that if I'm making the love, I can just see my hand out of like the bottom half of my view, and I have a little HUD.
I wish I was a floating gun.
I have a little Doom guy face.
Have you seen those?
Just replace your body with a floating gun.
Well, have
Oh,
you seen
not
those
that.
comics illustrating different FPSs and like what?
Oh yeah, where
the gun would
everything's
be.
standing and how the person has to look. Yeah, totally.
Well, the all-time
They're a
worst
riot.
is the all-time worst because you can actually see it is in Jurassic Park Trespasser, where
Of
it's
course.
just boobs
Yeah.
and two arms.
But what a
No, but
what a
that's-
good idea for a health bar though.
And at least the camera was in the right place there. The shit I'm talking about is like you have a rifle and the guy's head is inside the rifle with his eyes just above the sights.
Okay, are you ready for a rare cutscene? Because we're getting a rare cutscene.
Oh, we're getting her.
You did not just play some fucking sax.
It's fucking rare,
That's
right? Make
amazing.
sex jokes wherever we can.
So Crystal might be the third.
But how do I get mine in there?
Yeah, exactly.
Because the
said
squirrel
it.
girl in Conquer and Candy Kong, they all have these anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphic.
I don't usually say this word, so I apologize.
It's an important word.
It's not. And all three furry heroes have their three
Their
furry
love
girlfriends.
interest, yeah. So Fox does actually end up with Crystal in the
Yeah,
end.
no,
not
fair
in Adventure, but in the future.
Okay.
Bros before hose fucks! One last look and a
Yeah,
last
exactly.
sex!
Just take it.
That's
Just
sick.
fucking take it. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
get in
get
there.
some. You get in there.
Kablamzos.
That's what you came here for.
Where are we going?
Just end the LP now.
It would be really great if you zoomed up in there, then you just hear.
He comes out of the skirt. I got mine in there.
This always this cutscene's weird.
So in case you haven't been keeping track, we're collecting Krazoa spirits, and we're also collecting keystones, which are totally different but equally essential legendary objects.
Nobody's watching.
It's his coolest pose.
That's some Mario 2 shit.
I know, eh?
Yeah.
With
I
the
wasn't
fucking
expecting
bird
that.
faces at the ends of the levels? Totally.
And Arena would go, is it this?
So
is
where
this
do we
okay?
pop out? Of course.
Out of this guy's ass.
Mike
Kind
Myers
of.
out of Mike Myers' ass.
I'd love to see the person who puts these things in place. The asshole that walks around grabbing random rocks and stones
Just
and
laughing.
enchanting them.
Yeah.
You cheeky little blighter.
You fucking cunt.
Literally been holding out on us the whole time.
Here, allow me to grab you by your ghoulies.
What's in that? Medium
Scarabs. It's a bag of 100 ladybugs.
Scarabs that can
Hey
talk
Fox,
with the dead.
check out the map. No, I don't need to.
Shut up. I almost said shut up before Slippy showed up because I knew it was coming.
But the timing was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
So we need 60 scarabs to get to the next area, so we have just enough, which is great.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, it's 62. Okay.
Yes, that's why. Well, that's why I went to the store earlier just to get
Because
those
think
30.
about this: if that wasn't there, you would lose track, and that's why it's there because you'd have to open up a menu or a pause menu.
If every
time.
item number were a question mark in this game.
So it's smart,
Poor
actually.
scarabs, man.
I know,
They're forever known as items and never as actual living creatures.
They never actually get to take charge.
Yeah.
So this is another one of those symmetrical areas between areas to let you load the next area.
Areas between areas to load the next area.
But yeah, so I think this is the third one we've been to now.
Okay.
They're like a running thing in this game, and they really destroy like the world building. Because it's like, what do you mean you built symmetrical areas around? Why would you do that? They're literally slowing me down. But whatever. Dinosaur planet.
Like when
It's
you
a
think of
transitional phase.
When you think of a rhinoceros beetle, you think of like a character, something from a fucking Kirby game.
Or whatever, yeah.
But a scarab is always an item or a key or
They're worthless.
Or money.
Or money.
Yeah, they have no inherent like life value.
Scarab.
I think the Scorpion King used him as a weapon. But that's
Conra would as well.
Conra would as well.
That's true too.
I mean, then there's but Scarab is also a bad guy in Mummies Alive.
Yes,
and
of
that's
course.
about the only one I can think of that's not an
Other
item.
than
like what
those,
we
yeah,
said.
exactly.
But to be fair, if that's the only name, there's only two names that anything Egyptian is a bad guy, and it's either Scarab or Anubis.
Anubis.
That's the only two, and I think Anubis is fucking awesome in every permanent
Well, 'cause
variation.
it's just a god.
Well, if they want to go a little bit deeper, you get your Sekhmet or Set or
Yeah.
Amun Ra.
Did you hear that shitty voice? Did you hear that?
No.
No,
cancel.
back out.
60 scarabs to enter Cape Claw.
Like, what even is that?
That's fantastic, is what that is.
Go on. In you go.
Work.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to Guantanamo.
So this maze is ultimately super transparent because I have a map.
Wow, shit. That's embarrassing for everybody.
Like, you do have to buy the map, but, like, you can come into this maze with a map, and it's
Rare.
just super trivial.
Rare, your trousers are down.
Your
And
trousers
they have
are down.
eyes on them.
And we're looking at your snake, your trouser snake.
It has eyes too.
Googly eyes.
Googly eyes on everything. They have a daily penis check for googly eyes.
Has that like you have to go to
The
work? you gotta
Stamper
put
brothers needed to know.
It's like, oh, your eyes are not the right size.
Yeah.
You gotta get you went to the store. You got the cheap googly eyes.
We need the good shit.
Yeah, we need the ones that are really googly.
Where do you stick them? That's the real question.
You love to pick them.
So I'm just gonna try
What's
to
happening?
get
There's
all...
a bomb going off.
No, it's the fuel cell
Oh,
detector.
shit, okay.
So I'm just gonna try to get all the fuel cells while I'm in here.
But you said that the price of fuel cells goes up, like the price that you need to get to the next area goes
Yeah,
up?
exactly.
Okay, because it's really not an issue. Because before you were like, it's not an issue, and Willie's like, oh, I don't know, and then it doesn't
No,
seem like it's an issue.
it's not gonna be an issue. I just have to make sure to grab a few here and there. That's all.
I like how you ambush a pack of sleeping mushrooms.
Yeah, exactly. They're innocent. That's how you get them.
Just be thankful they're not like samurai mushroom, shiitake mushroom
Their
guys
innocence is
from
their
Mushroom
weakness.
Men. Mushroom Men is the de facto mystery box thing. Cause who would boot that up?
But I always wanted to.
I always
it's
wanted to as
super
well.
good. The
It's
Wii
actually
version
a good
is
game.
really amazing.
I always wanted to and just never did.
'Cause I beat it back in the day, and it's just
What? No, you didn't.
I did.
You're a liar.
I did.
You're full
You're
of
making
shit.
up. You're making up tall
Get out.
tales.
I don't remember
Get
a lot
out.
of it, but I beat it.
Leave.
Man.
It's super hard. But it's one of those great games that does the big dumb thing of you're tiny and you're in a giant human world.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Like Army Men.
Army Men or Monsters in My
Oh,
Pocket.
Army Men's
or-
so good.
It's not.
Matt doubted Army Men recently, so we played it. And he was
And
like,
I
it's so
still
good."
doubt-
Army Man was always
No,
fine.
I still doubted that one that we played. It was
Yeah,
Sergeant's
it's true.
Heroes that I like the most.
Sergeant's Heroes is cool.
I actually have a copy of it
I think that's the
somewhere
one
on
where you
Xbox.
take damage right through your gut.
Yeah, and
it
you
makes
like
little
fall
holes and
apart
stuff.
or whatever.
Yeah, I think
the
that's
one
the
we
one.
played was like kind of a bit too early, where I was like, it didn't have nearly enough personality.
It was like the second game or something.
Yeah, but then they added. You know what I disliked about Army Men? When they added a regular Caucasian colored sexy army girl with green hair and green fatigues,
That was terrible.
whereas all the other army men were still green. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's
No,
so
atrocious.
transparent to make her sexy.
Just make
You're
her-
like, oh, she needs to be more sexy because she needs to have like
No,
a
just
Caucasian.
Make her
Green.
green, fucker.
Just
It would have
make
been
her
fine.
green,
But you can't see her titties that well.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's sad. Trip Hawkins, that was sad.
That was pretty bad.
Wow, thanks for that fucking cutscene, Tricky! Where you mugged it up and did nothing!
So we gotta go save the wild animal living in that cage over
What the
there.
fuck is that? It looks super scary. Is it a mammoth?
It's not a mammoth.
Damn it.
Sorry to disappoint, but it's not a mammoth.
You know what there should
That's
be?
the face Tricky makes as he eats your parents.
As he eats his own shit.
Dum dum.
I would really like it if, I'm not sure if there is, maybe Liam would know, but if there's actually a sharp tooth, or whatever, a sharp claw, that's friendly, and he's like, I'll help you out. Like an actual, not that guard that you bought off, but if there's like
Well,
a
this
cool
would've-
guy.
Yeah, like a party member.
If
almost.
Crystal didn't join the team in this game, then like that would have been the
That would have
thing.
been her. Yeah.
You would have had a
Yeah,
sixth
okay.
Star Fox member that was going to be a lizard guy.
This area is nice.
And he'd constantly be trying to eat Slippy.
It makes
Peppy
me
would
think-
be like, oh.
Oh,
So these are new guys. These aren't your Jaguar. Jaguar
thank God.
fuckers. Yeah.
I didn't really want to hear that sound effect again.
You're gonna.
Look at that weird snake in there.
It's a fishy fish.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
long snake.
It's a weird fish.
James
I lo-
McCloud got to it.
I love fish. I love fish just being put in air, like, you know, like Wave Race or Mario games where there's
Yeah.
just regular fish thrown in there. I thought, like, as a kid, whenever I first saw them 3D games, I was like, this is the most immersive shit ever. We'll never get more immersive.
We'll
than
never
this.
ascend
the
beyond
fucking
fish.
crabs
You're
in
not
Mario
wrong, though.
Galaxy.
Yeah, yeah.
Get
yeah.
out of here.
Well, I think of dolphins in Wave Race.
Dude, the dolphin you can ride in Wave
just
Race.
found gold.
It's just gold.
That's fucked
Processed and refined.
So the dolphin you can ride in Wave Race is the best.
that's cool too. That's a good one
up.
too.
And Blue Storm had a lot of like just regular random ass fish.
Yeah,
and
no,
shit
Blue
in
Storm.
there.
Blue Storm's awesome.
Blue Storm's so
there's that
fucking
fucking guy again who you have to pay to get by.
Yeah, Clubbo.
And we have to collect a bunch of gold for this guy.
Look at that dork. Yeah, that miserly old plant eater.
He wants the gold. It's his gold.
It's my
He
goal.
buried it when he was young and he forgot where it all
I'm
is.
sorry you don't exist anymore, sir.
Yeah.
You've been retconned.
Littlefoot's fucking grandmother or whatever.
Brachiosaurus.
Whichever one ate it.
I really like that when I mentioned there's no Land Before Time games, people helped me out and said, here's 3.
Here's
and
a
I went,
bunch,
oh,
man."
shit. And I have one of them now. But
And here's some, like, other dinosaur games for good measure. And there's a million more than you think. Oh, fuck, it's just a Baffin Dad.
Thanks, Tricky. I blame you.
Stupid, useless Baffin Dads.
Find.
No, find better.
Fine gooder.
Yeah.
Find death.
Just like Castlevania, Death pops out of a hole and just says, I have killed your teammate. And Fox is like, uh-huh.
What, him?
Yeah.
He was a teammate of
Thank
mine.
you. Oh, so you're
Oh,
just
how
doing
much
this-
do I owe you? Yeah.
I don't know, 60 scarabs. Wow, Death, you're cheap. He's like, yeah. Falling upon hard times.
I like what I do. What do you want me to say?
I know what souls I want and I take them.
Yeah.
All right, man. See you in Bloodstains. Take it easy.
Have a good one.
Yeah. That's the good thing about Death is that no one owns those rights.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's gonna fucking say
Like, are you gonna
can't
sue
put this
that you can't
character?
put death in? Like,
Fuck out of here.
I don't
Konami
know.
would try.
Konami would try, maybe.
they almost deserve it just for trying.
We copyrighted death.
Oh, they really did do it.
Jesus Christ.
Bible gets sued. Is death in the Bible? I don't know.
I think so.
Wooly would know.
No, not as a character.
He should be.
He should be a recurring character.
I guess it's like, I guess Satan is basically Death. So, like, the equivalent, you know?
I don't know. I think in the Bible they're trying to tell you that Jesus is death. That was the
okay.
message. That was the message I took away from that.
I do.
Everyone who was ever religious died. You ever think about that?
Well, your de facto thing, I remember you first saying for a while, is that do you think there's a conspiracy? Everyone that's drank water
Everyone who
has
ever
died.
drank water died.
So you might want to think about that, Wooly.
Look, your interpretation depends on what denomination you are.
I guess
Whether
so.
you think hell is a place or hell is a time.
Ooh, hell's a
Etc.
time.
Because that's the thing. Some people believe that hell is a time that occurs and then stops, and some people think
Like
hell
an
is a linear
apocalypse, right?
Exactly. That's what. I mean, the religion that I was raised up in believes that. Mm-hmm. Where it's
The
like
snake
it's not like you die and get sent to a place. It's more like
It just happens.
when they're burning all sin forever. When they're burning up all sin, it happens on Earth.
Like
and then
hell is a lifestyle.
hell is exactly. It's a moment.
It defines you. You own it.
It's a style, and then it goes out of style.
Never let it go.
So you can opt to not pay the guy and just use this boost pad hidden on this rock.
Well,
Because fuck it. Fuck you, Tricky, though. You can't come up here.
Can you talk to him from behind and get a salty line?
You know what? Let's find out. That's a good question to get answered.
what? So he has a conversation with you. I'll let you
When
up
I
here.
heard the Sharp Claw were coming to Cape Claw, I
like
hid
Cape
my
Cod.
precious gold deep
In the
below
gold
the
claw.
sands.
Claw.
My memory's not what it used to be, though.
It's 'cause you don't
But now
exist.
I've forgotten where I buried them.
Poor guy.
With the help of
You're
your
also
little
trapped
friend,
in this wooden
you
bric-a-brac
should be able
frame.
to
Yeah,
find
that's-
I feel like he has the
Return
power
all
to
4
dig.
gold bars, and I will help you on your
How about
quest.
just help me? Cause your planet is being taken over, you miserly fuck.
How about just do it now?
Here, you piece of shit.
Now what are you gonna do with it?
What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna put it on a plank.
And just stare at it? Feel happy?
Just on the flanks. That's it.
Fuck. Wow.
That's the worst.
That
That's
is
one of the
that
worst
is the
fetch
problem.
quests I've
Look
ever
at
seen.
Crimson Viper over here.
Exactly.
Look at Nicali.
Oh,
it was
look, he
him.
steps
It
out
was
of the
him.
way.
It was him.
Okay.
Well, what
I
if
thought you meant
I
it was
talk
that
to him,
guy.
I assume he'll still bill me.
Yeah, talk to him.
Or is he not billing me anymore?
Let's
No.
just
Wow,
do that.
okay, so
No.
if you
No,
if you
he's
take the
just
boost
done.
pad,
The
he doesn't
Trigger,
even ask.
yeah, the trigger just fucking.
He's
That's
like, oh
cool.
shit, he used the boost pad. I better
That
not
is
fuck with
a
that guy.
professional tip. Look at that
Dude,
thing.
how's
is-
that?
I don't know.
It's crazy. There's all types of goodies in there.
That's the thing.
You need to blow that up.
I need to blow that thing up. How do you think I blow it up?
Yeah!
Okay.
Not quite there yet.
Use that naturally planted turret.
Cold and grown.
James McLeod planted his seed, and later there was a turret.
It's
Fuck.
all organic, really.
James McLeod's sperm just shoots out turrets.
Organic bullets. and
Over
turrets.
20 years, yeah.
I'm a fan.
It's Fox's brother.
Your daddy screamed real good
Before he died.
before he finished. This is worse.
Is it?
I think it's up there.
The R-Wings are actually James' seed.
Embodied? Like
Like, this is Star
He
Fox
fucked it.
as interpreted by Geiger.
like his
He
semen
fucked-
looks like that?
He fucked a jet engine, and it just turned
And
into
his
an
R-Wing
R-Wing.
came out.
I would really like... Someone show me that. I want to see...
James McLeod is like, let me show you my G diffuser.
I just
Yeah.
want to see the Star Fox universe as interpreted by H.R.
Okay.
Geiger.
So can I just say one of my least favorite things about this game is
Biomechanical.
the bizarre inconsistencies between platforms. So you know in Zelda you run to a platform and you jump
jump.
it? So some platforms in Star Fox Adventures they just don't let you
If
do
there's
anything.
nothing to land on.
They want me to take the ladder down
Got
here.
it.
But I can jump off other ones. Because arbitrary. Like there's no good reason for it.
So
and
that,
it's
that
just
means
poor.
that there's a manual jump on edge thing that they have to set.
Or the opposite. Exactly, one or the
So
other.
you'll get used to certain platforms having invisible walls, and you'll be like, "Ah, it's fine."
There's
but then
no-
you'll get to one that doesn't. You're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, no, it's really shitty actually, and there'll be another spot I'll point it out.
maybe-
So this is one of the most confusing puzzles I've ever seen in any video game.
No, just take the turret.
So I pulled that switch, and now the door opened, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm with you. I'm with
So we
you.
walk in, and we get to this chamber.
This of secrets, yes.
In this chamber, there's nothing. There's these 4 blocks, and there's nothing else.
And you can't even pull
Can't
one.
even pull them. That's it. It's these 4 blocks. But one of the blocks does move. Which one is it?
Kratos.
It's like this one. No,
No.
Come on, fucker. Trigger the cutscene.
it seems like.
There we go.
You just have to try them all.
So they lock you in, and then the blocks move away, and poison gas fills the room.
Oof, that's great.
So the answer to this puzzle is put the blocks back where they came.
Is Tricky crying?
Because for some reason they put a mechanism in this room to let you get out when the poison's happening. Because I don't know.
So what's the challenge? Okay.
Because I thought I heard Tricky crying or a character crying.
Yeah, that's the person in the jail cell.
Okay, good.
That one's fine, whatever.
Okay, so create a little swastika. Got it.
So you anti-swastika these guys.
A manji then.
You put this there. The door opens back up. And additionally, that opens up.
So why would... Yeah, no, you're already in the starting position.
It makes no sense. It's one of the most bizarre puzzles I've ever seen in a game. It just doesn't make sense.
Like, even if there was a tech trigger to make one thing happen, why would the second thing be
There's no internal
attached?
consistency
Yeah,
to it
why
at
would
all.
it be
Like,
attached to the second thing?
Yeah. So this is where we get to the subtle racism of Star Fox Adventure.
Have you two met?
He is an Earthwalker.
You can see the difference between us now.
His father has
He's
probably
lowborn.
been saying bad things.
Exactly.
We do not see eye to eye because we're always up in the
General
sky. We can't
Scales.
even
Who else?
see them from
You
here.
see,
Oh.
I
fucking
am the
ground
queen
scum.
of the Cloudrunner tribe and also its gatekeeper.
That guy needs
I
to
don't
be taught a
care.
lesson. Where is
I'm
he
gonna
now?
punch him real hard.
He
I wish
used
I could
my
shoot
powers
him.
to open a path to the Cloudrunner fortress.
General
I must
Pepper,
return
can't
there
I
to
use
help
the
my
gun?
tribe.
I'm gonna
Please.
need that spellstone. Looks like you've got yourself company.
Any
lady.
objections, Fox?
Peppy, I'm returning to the R-Wing. Can you make sure it's ready for takeoff?
I know what that is.
There's no way I'm going up to her fortress.
I'm not going to her racism town.
Okay, you can sit this one out.
Oh,
we'll head back to Thorntail Hollow,
no!
and you can wait there for me to return.
I'll meet
Yeah,
you
good.
there.
Fox.
Good luck.
She's a cloud nigger.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't trust them.
They're always stealing our stuff.